Okay, here we go. So welcome to the next video. This is the third week of doing these videos. This one's going to be super short. This one is about plateaus in weight. So that does exist. Your body takes a while to adjust to the new you. And so we had one early on in this process at around 84.5 kilos. And you could say maybe 83.5 also we had one, but this is definitely a plateau. Look, we're just hovering around 81.5. This is the new thing. Haven't changed my eating habits. The only thing I've had is I've been able to drink beer and not put on weight, but maybe I've got to have more water and stop the beer again. So as of today, I'm not going to have breakfast because I want to see this drop further. So I'm going to not have breakfast and no beer or alcohol today. I'm going to try and eat really well so that I can get a good weigh in tomorrow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record a video tomorrow and hopefully that shows a better result. We can look at the detailed inputs quickly. So you can see one of the things is when I don't eat breakfast, I gain weight. So over 31 days, usually I gain weight. So that's interesting. So it just means that there are a couple of days here where 0.8 there, 0.6, 0.8, 0.6. 0.4, so 0.8 so 1.2 pounds there. And you look at this, it's really small weight change. 0.1, 0.8. Putting on more weight if I don't eat breakfast. There are some days that I've done that, but then really it's just 0.1s all along here, so that's rough. So we need to resolve that. Generally I am losing weight when I don't have breakfast, so let's see how that works out. And I'm going to be having exercise, so if I have exercise, no breakfast, I'm going to lose weight, definitely, the next day. So let's see how this plays out.
Okay, the moment of truth. So I didn't have any alcohol yesterday, and I didn't have any breakfast. I did have breakfast this morning, but I didn't have any breakfast yesterday. I was a very good boy yesterday, so we're going to do the weigh-in, and we'll see what that looks like. There we go, let's turn it on. $80.9.
So we did the weigh-in, and I had 80.9 on the scale, but when I redid it, I had better posture. It was 80.6. So I blasted below that. Look at that. There's a similar trend. When you're in a plateau, you can see there's these sharp dips every now and then, but that was a dip. And more likely over the weekend, I'm going to track along here, but I'm going to be in the 80s for a bit, which is nice. I haven't been in the 80s for a very long time. The other thing is the detailed inputs. I'm not interpreting this, right? So this is current day because I had to assess whether the breakfast was increasing my weight. This is in arrears. So if I have no breakfast the following day, what happens? So that's what that means. So this is going to look really good now because if I hit no, I'm now minus 0.02. I think I was up. So I lost 0.8 on that whole day of being good. And that's how you can reset your plateau. And by analyzing what I was doing, I was able to do something about it. I knew I was drinking every day and thinking, oh, I'm all good. I'm having water right now. I just went to St. Patrick's Day, had 2 pints. There's a good chance I'm going to be putting on weight tomorrow. if I can flush this out with all that water, then I'll be in a good place, because then I can keep my 80s. But more likely than not, tomorrow I'm going to be up in the 81.1 or something. I'm going to gain a little bit, but I'm in the 80s, so this is good. And if I go back to my tracker, you know, it says 136 days to reach my goal, which is 30 days, 4 months. 4 months to reach this line. I think I might stop at 75, actually. I think 70 is going to be a bit low. 75 might be a better target. I'm not doing this just because I'm not going to meet the target and I don't want to wait 3 months. But I just think that I'm going to look really skinny at 70. I think it's not going to be, I'm not going to look great. You know, it's about how you feel in your image. So, you know, that's all I've got for today, but thank you for watching, and I might record my next one in 3 weeks, just because I don't think much will change. I think we talked about plateau, we talked about water. I think, you know, the trend is down. If I start plateauing sideways for the next couple of weeks, well, in 2 weeks we'll figure out that, but if it starts going along that path, then I'll do another video just to talk about my feelings about it. But I think that in 2 weeks, I should be, well, let's look at here. The data says I was here 26/17. That's 21 days. 2 weeks would have took me maybe to here. Might be here, so I might lose 81. 2 more pounds, or 2 more kilos. So I should be, if I was going to be, I'll be at 78.6. I should be down here somewhere in 2 weeks, over here. So if the chart was true down here, I should be 78.6. Let's see if I meet the target in 2 weeks.